Alright guys, so I'm going to be doing a fuel filter on the 06 Cummins. Here's the part number. And then I just chose a Wix because it was the most expensive one I could buy at the parts store to go to. So that's all that's in here is the O-ring for the lid and the filter itself. What I'm changing, gotta crawl up in here, is right down in here. You just take it off. It's a 1 1/8. So yeah, 1 1/8, and then just a 1/2 inch ratchet or whatever. So drive, whatever you want to call it. So alright guys, so I'm underneath the truck. You need to crawl under here, and then you see this little black holes right next to the driver's side of the oil pan. Put something underneath here to catch the fuel, unless you just don't care. So just put something under there because you're going to open the valve on top, and then when you crack the lid, fuel is going to drain out of there, and you got to get that out first before you do your fuel filter. So, and yes, I got a leaky pinion. Alright, so now you're just going to turn this valve this way, and you can start hearing a drip. Is that hitting the pan? Well, if it's not, it's not. I don't know if that pan's in the right spot, but you just turn this all the way over and let that drain. Alright guys, so you're just going to take your socket, put it on there, and just go lightly. Oh, Jesus, that fucker's on there. And the reason why I'm doing this is because my truck gelled the other night. We live in Minnesota, and it's been really cold. Holy. Dustin, can you reach up here and hold this? Or Chaz? I gotta use both hands on it to be able to break this thing. It's... Oh my God. So yeah, if you can tell, this can be a major pain in the dick. Alright guys, now that what I would do is, what I did is just tighten it a little bit and then loosen and then tighten. Damn, this thing is still really tight. So I mean, you can see that's coming, it's getting easier. And since my truck gelled up, if you don't know, when your truck gels up, you're always supposed to just change your fuel filters just in case, because the fuel will turn into a wax. And I haven't done it since I bought this truck, since I recently just did, and I don't know if it's ever been changed, so we're gonna find out how nasty this thing is. I'm hoping it's not too bad, but I have a feeling it's gonna be good and black. You're supposed to just wiggle it out like that and pull it out. Oh my God. Oh wow. Alright guys, check that out. I don't know if this thing has been changed ever. I've never seen one this black. I know other guys have done this on YouTube too, and they come out semi-black, but this is bad. Alright guys, so here's the thing. Come over here, Jess. I think this is the original filter. I don't know if anybody else knows. Let me know. The reason why I'm asking is because right here, this little lip is different than the new one. If you look at the new one, I think the lip is a little wider. It's not flat like the other one. It's thicker, and there's a little indent on the end. I don't know if maybe that's the same something for 6.7s or what, but if anybody knows if this is the original filter, let me know. I can't really read this little writing and stuff on here, but alright guys, so in every box it comes with a new gasket. Just take a pick, pull it off. You guys should know how to do this. If you don't, I don't know what you're doing this anyways. But make sure you always replace that because it gets flattened and squashed and it's just shitty. And then I like to just wipe everything down, get all the gunk and shit off of it. And then I would maybe clean off your threads too, because I don't know if there's any shit in there that when you retighten it might not want to come off again. So, alright guys, make sure when you do it you pop it in here so it's nice and tight, fits good. I'd wipe it off, make sure there's no dust or anything sitting anywhere. So, and then I'm gonna go and show you what the inside of my the reservoir looks like, and I'm probably gonna clean some of the shit out of it. So, all right, guys, it's there's still some fuel in there. If you can't see, I don't know if you can or not. There's some sediment and shit in there. I don't have any little suction things, so I'm just going to take some paper towels and try and dab a lot of it out of there, and then wipe it with my hand, and we'll shove her back in. So, alright guys, it's all cleaned out. Made sure there's no paper towel stuck on your water and fuel sensor or anything, so then you just push that in. I would just start by hand. Or I think you actually gotta, oh, you probably can't see it, but you gotta push down pretty hard and get that first fucking thread. Come on now. Sorry about my language if you're a little sensitive, but it's gonna happen. So, what the fucking Jesus? Don't thread it, because I'm assuming the majority of hardware stores, they will not have this cap. And I must be goddamn retarded if I cannot get this fucking shit. And just keep turning and turning. I don't know if it's all the way in there. There we go. Yeah, use your whole hand and push all the way around. And then you got that ratchet, Dusty? Mm-hmm. You want to grab it? And then just I would hand tighten. And then it says on the cap, do not tighten more than 25 foot-pounds maximum. Well, if you guys don't have a torque wrench or anything, just take your ratchet and just go hand tight. It's not gonna fall off. Don't take my word on that, because it might, but in my opinion it probably won't. So you're just gonna tighten her until that gap is closed. Yeah, just nice and snug. You don't need to overdo it, because if you overdo it, you're either gonna break it, or when you need to change it again, you're not gonna be able to get it off, and then it's gonna piss you off. So I mean, I'm just using my wrist strength, and if you know what I'm saying, and right about, I'm gonna say, well, I don't know. Yeah, it's good enough for me. Fuck it. Right there, and then make sure you guys close your drain valve, and you should do that once a month. A lot of guys don't. I haven't. Like I said, I just got this truck. It's just gonna help with your the life of your injectors. It's one thing about these Cummins, they do kind of like to eat injectors, and injectors are not cheap. So, all right, well, I'm gonna prime it and start her up. And all right, guys, so I'm just gonna do it same way I've done my other trucks. Just turn it on, let the pump run. For about 30 seconds. And I'm going to do this about 6 times, I think. Maybe there's a different way to do it, but I just want to make sure it's full. Alright, well, let's see if it starts. Looks good. That's how you do that. So I guess we're gonna be doing some more stuff to it. I'm gonna do an oil change here soon and a couple other odds and ends. So I guess like, subscribe, and comment below if you want. Thanks.